One of the hardest parts of retirement nobody warned you about? It's not the empty calendar. It's not even the loss of identity. It's watching friendships just fade. The people you texted every day? Crickets. The group that used to grab drinks after work? You're not invited anymore. And you're left wondering, did I do something wrong? Here's what I want you to know. You didn't. And I'm going to tell you why. Let me guess what's happening here. You retired, and at first people said, let's stay in touch. We should grab lunch. And maybe you did. Once, maybe twice. But then the texts got fewer, the invites stopped coming, the group chat went quiet. And now you're realizing that most of the people you considered friends, well, they were really just work friends. And without the common ground of the office, the projects, the shared complaints about meetings, there's just not much left. And that hurts. Because these were people you spent 8, 10, 12 hours a day with. People who knew your coffee order, who celebrated your wins, who had your back during the tough projects. And now, it's like you don't exist. Here's what makes it worse. You start thinking, maybe I wasn't as important to them as I thought. Or maybe they never really liked me. They were just being polite. Or, the really brutal one, maybe there's something wrong with me. And you feel rejected and invisible, like you've been left behind while everyone else moves on without you. So let me stop you right there, because this isn't personal and it's not about you. It's just life. There's this idea I love called the train station theory, and it goes like this. Your life is a train and you're the conductor. Throughout your journey, people get on your train at different stations. Some people get on at childhood, some in college, some at your first job, some during a specific chapter of your life. And here's the thing. Some of those people stay on the train for the whole ride. Those are rare. Those are the friends you've had since grade school, the ones who've been through everything with you. But most people, they get on for a few stops, maybe a few years, maybe a decade, and then their stop comes and they get off. Not because they don't care about you, not because you did something wrong, but because their journey is taking them in a different direction now. When you were working, you and your colleagues were riding the same route, the same train, same destination every day. You shared that chapter together. But when you retired, you got off at a different station. And they're still riding, still on that work train, still in the thick of deadlines and meetings and office dynamics. And you're standing on a completely different platform now. Of course the connection fades. You're not on the train anymore. So here's what I want you to do. Instead of feeling bitter or rejected, choose gratitude. Let me tell you about someone special in my life who taught me this lesson. After my wife Dawn passed away, I was in the darkest season of my life, lost, grieving, trying to figure out how to keep moving forward. And there was this friend, an incredible person who I did not know previously, who came into my life right when I needed someone most. For 10 years, she was there, through the grief, through the transitions, through some of the hardest moments of my life. I used to think of her as my lighthouse. You know, when you're out in the stormy sea in the middle of the night, just getting tossed around by huge waves, that lighthouse beam cutting through the darkness, that was her. She helped me find my way when I couldn't see the shore. But when I got laid off, my life shifted again, and slowly she went her own way. And I'm not going to lie, that stung. And I miss her. I thought, after everything we'd been through, how could she just leave? But then I learned about this train station theory, and I realized she got on my train at exactly the station I needed her. She rode with me through the storm. She helped me navigate to calmer waters, and then her stop came. Not because she didn't care, not because those 10 years didn't matter, but because that chapter, the one we shared together, was complete. And you know what? I'm so grateful. Grateful for her, grateful she got on my train when she did, grateful she was my lighthouse when I desperately needed one. Grateful for every conversation, laugh, memory, fun times, every moment of support, every time she showed up. Those 10 years, they were an incredible gift. And I don't need her to stay on my train forever for that gift to be real and meaningful. So that's what I'm asking you to do. Be grateful for the time those people were on your train. Love them for the season they shared with you, and then let them go. Without resentment, without making it mean something's wrong with you. They were there when you needed them and stood by you through it all. And that matters. You will always have those memories, and nothing you experienced while they were in your life will change how much they meant to you. Now, here's the exciting part. Just because people are getting off your train doesn't mean your train is empty. There are new stations ahead, new people waiting to get on. But here's the catch. You've got to actually pull into those stations. You've got to show up, be present, be open, be vulnerable. Join that pickleball league, take that class, volunteer at that organization, go to that meetup. Because there are people out there, people at your next station who are looking for exactly what you're looking for. Connection, friendship, someone to share this chapter with. And here's what I've learned. When you stop obsessing over the people who got off your train and start being present with the people getting on your train, everything changes. You stop feeling lonely. You stop feeling rejected. You start feeling alive again. And listen, don't worry whether these new people will be friends for the rest of your life. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. Maybe they're just riding with you for a few stops, and that's okay too. Because now you know something powerful. You can meet new people. You can make new friends. You can build new connections. Your train doesn't stop just because some passengers got off. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, okay, John, I get it, but I'm still struggling with this whole transition thing, I've got something for you. I created a free guide called The Retirement Roadmap They Don't Give You. It walks you through the hidden obstacles in retirement and gives you practical experiments to help you rebuild connection and purpose in this next chapter. It's completely free. Click the link in the description and I'll send it straight to your inbox. And if you download it, you'll be the first to know when I open up spots for my next free retirement workshop. Look, losing friends when you retire, it stings. I know it does, but it's not personal. It's not about your worth. It's just the train pulling into a new station. So let the people who need to get off, get off. Thank them for riding with you for however long they did. And then look around at your new station and ask yourself, who's waiting to get on? Your train's still moving, my friend, and the view ahead is beautiful. Talk soon.